Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anthropology 330 Magic, Witchcraft, and Religion at American River College. I wanted to go over some key stuff from our Canvas shell before the semester starts. This should be one of the first activities that you're completing, just watching this video. I'm just going to go over the syllabus information and the layout of the Canvas course so that you all have a good spot to get started in this class. So first off, you'll see that we have our homepage here with my email address. I'll update the Zoom hours once I've decided the office hours for the semester. And then we also have our syllabus and our link to our textbook right on the homepage. And as you'll see here, you'll have your modules on the left side. And you'll be starting in this Welcome to Anthropology module and then moving along in weekly assignments. So you should have found this video right here in the syllabus review video page. You'll also see some guidelines for the course, so make sure to read over all of these before you get started on the assignments. Our first assignment you'll see here is a discussion board. Every discussion board will require you to make a post responding to a prompt and also responding to other students. You're not evaluating other students' posts by saying, "Oh, I really thought you did a good job." Instead, you should be adding to the conversation or further discussing something that they mentioned in your responses. Our next assignment that you'll see on here is just the syllabus quiz, which you should take after completing the syllabus reading and also watching this video. All right, so let's go back here and just go over some kind of key components from the syllabus. First off, you'll notice my email address right here. This is the best way to contact me. The other way to contact me would be to use the Canvas inbox tool. And those are the two most reliable methods to get a hold of me. You'll see some information about the course here. All right, here's another important component. I'm using an open source textbook for this class, which means you don't have to purchase any materials. And you'll see here there's a link to the textbook that you can see right here. If you click on read the book, and you can kind of sort through and read the chapters for each week. All right, back to the syllabus. So the textbook's free, and I'll post every week on what chapters you're supposed to read in the modules. So make sure you're reading the selected chapters for each week and then completing the weekly assignments. Now, for most weeks, you'll have a discussion board post, a study guide, and a quiz. For this week, you'll just have the introduction discussion and a quiz on the syllabus to kind of just get you started. But for most weeks, you'll have a discussion post responding to some content from that week. You'll have a study guide, which you should fill out as you do the reading for the week. You're writing definitions in your own words from the reading assignments. And then you'll have quizzes, which are also based on the reading assignments. We will have 2 exams for this course. So the first exam covers weeks 1 through 6, and the second exam covers weeks 7 through 11. And you can use your study guides and notes for these exams, which is why it's so important to do a good job on those and make sure you're really thorough with your note taking. I'll also have an extra credit assignment towards the end of the semester, and this will help you improve your grade if you've missed any points throughout the term. So keep in mind with your discussion board, study guide, and quizzes, most of them will all be due by 11:59 on Sunday of the week that they're assigned. And you'll see that most all of our assignments are due on Sunday nights. The exception will be the final exam. That will be due, I think it's on a Friday. And that's just due to the end of the finals week scheduling. So that will be due, the only assignment not due on a Sunday night. All right, in terms of grading, it's a point-based grading system. There's 500 points. You can see the grading scale right here. You need at least 450 points to get an A, etc. All right, here's some important dates for the course. Obviously, we're starting today, August 24th. We have some holidays on here, and then just keep in mind the drop dates. We'll also have a Thanksgiving break, November 28th through December 1st, although I don't assign any assignments for that entire week, just to give you guys a bit of a vacation if you're traveling to see your families and such. So don't worry about doing any assignments during the week of November 25th through December 1st, at least for my class. All right. So you'll see I have a organized class schedule that has the dates for each week, the topic, and then the readings and assignments you'll be doing. So this will give you all the information you need for each week, but you can also check the weekly announcements where I'll be posting essentially the same information with a little bit more detail as to what to expect on a weekly basis. In terms of communicating with me, make sure you're emailing me at the address on here, and also including what class you're in, your last name and your first name, so that I know who you are and I can answer your question more effectively. And this is also important. If you email me at midnight on a Sunday night, I'm not going to respond right away. I do sleep occasionally, and you all should too. So just keep in mind, it might take me 2 to 3 days to respond. I do my best to respond right away, but of course, I get lots of emails. So just keep that in mind. If you have questions, it's best to ask them earlier on instead of the day the assignment's due. I will also be holding Zoom office hours that are open to all of my students. And again, I'll be posting those updated hours on Canvas once I have them set. And you should be able to access these by clicking on the Tech Connect Zoom button on the left side of the Canvas page. All right, some important class policies. I don't take attendance in this course as it's an online class, but if you don't submit the weekly assignments, you might be dropped as from the class as a no-show. I don't give makeups for quizzes or other assignments, and I don't tolerate any type of disrespect of other students or of myself in the class. And there's some policies here on student conduct and plagiarism, etc. Just keep in mind, if you're sick or like you have an emergency or something, of course, I do give makeups in that case. You just need to email me to let me know that's what's going on, and then I can extend the deadline for you for those assignments. The no makeup policy is really just, if you didn't feel like doing your assignments that week, or if you stop participating for 6 weeks and decide the last week of class you want to try and have a better grade. Those are not situations where I will allow for makeups. Again, a lot of taking online classes, being responsible for yourself and kind of keeping yourself organized. So just keep in mind the deadlines for the class now. Of course, if you have any questions or if you have accommodations that you need me to assist you with in the class, please contact me via email, and I'll be happy to help you with those. All right, so that's pretty much it for the layout of this Canvas course. Again, you have your home, your modules, you got the Tech Connect Zoom button right here for our Zoom office hours. And then we have our announcements tab where you'll see the weekly announcements. It's a pretty straightforward class, but I'm open to questions whenever you have them, and you can always drop in the Zoom office hours if you'd like to talk further about any subjects or ask questions about any of the assignments in the course. Well, I hope we have a great semester together, and I look forward to having you all in my class this fall.